do it on our own.
May I take your leave,
Yep.
Captain?
We're gonna make sure that he, like, when we drilled the hole, we picked up filings and like didn't leave anything to pick up and fucking. We're keeping an eagle eye on him, like he's not.
Give me your perception or made check, as he had full access to the hole in the place where everything was drilled for 10 minutes through casting.
So perceptions. Sun Wu, 26. Molgromere. Oh, Molgromere's perception. Baller, 31. And Sebastian with Diva.
Also, you're a psycho. 6th level dudes going, our 7th level is right here. Your brain is broken, dude.
Okay. The highest was the highest was Molgromere with a 31, 26 for Sun Wu.
Okay. He didn't appear to take anything.
Okay. You escort him off the boat. The fucking 20 level wizard could have like 9th level sleight of hand fucking ranks.
Moment of prescience. Since our business is done, he's like just stepped off the gangplank. Might I ask a personal question? You are still sailing under the flag of Dread Pirate Harrigan, yes?
Whatever do you mean? Says Molgromere. In a way that
he said yes.
Correct.
I bid you a pleasant evening and happy hunting.
Okay, Molgromere nods.
May you feel all the joys your blessed vessel has to offer.
Oh, it's so frightening. This guy. this is. Molgromere just leans on the railing a little bit, takes a deep breath, deep in thought. He's not sure if he did the right thing.
There's some clinking into the distance, and then the clinking abruptly stops. It clinked for about, I don't know, 18 seconds of clinking, and then there's a little whoop, and no more clinking sounds.
Well, that was unpleasant.
You're done, Captain.
Do I still have to guard the wheel, Captain?
That's your job, helmsman.
All right. He didn't come up here, so I didn't bite him.
Good job, helmsman.
Good job, Captain.
Molgromere will go up. Like, is this code for you want to have a chat? Is everything all right in there?
Well, do you think them fuckos are mad at us?
I'm hoping that they have not had time to communicate to each other. Given that one was racing off of wherever the Azamar boat went, the Azatas.
Yeah.
Perhaps they have not had a chance. Or they're bobbing out there trying to fix the rudder.
Yeah.
If the timing was a little bit different, and if we saw the Kaitini ship here in port, then we may have had a different interaction.
Well,
we should assume that the Kaitanese can track us. it's not an uncommon thing.
Well,
like Sun Wu's been collecting fucking shavings of a
every
dozen
boat like through. I'm just assuming that in fact, how tricksy has he been? Has he been good while he's been in port or no?
He hasn't been collecting anything here,
Okay,
but I imagine going up to boats and touching them becomes like, no, you lose your hand, you get caught doing that. It's a second level spell. Wizards and clerics can cast it. It's like it's everywhere. I wonder if there's a way to guard against that spell itself.
Well, probably some sort of non-detection for the boat or similar.
Something we should consider in the future. For now, I think the captain's quarters and the kitchen alchemy lab is safe from scrying.
Well, see, that's not so bad. That's not so bad.
Unless the Chitinese really want to have a look. But they've got something that could track our ship anyways. The chances of them not have sending one of their bladed eyeballs to shave off a bit of our boat is... They know who we are.
Well, then hopefully the Ebon Chain has rough seas and fucking sinks to the bottom of the sea. Still, you take the bitch.
Or we kill their captain and stick our man in charge.
Have you seen his fucking dress? I didn't get tired of fucking with him.
He shrugs. They know we're here, so there's no need for that now. I'm pretty sure that he would wear it for as long as I told him, though, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad trait to have.
I'm pretty certain if you told him to stand on one leg, he'd be fucking standing on one leg.
Push comes to shove, something bad happens to their captain. We try to put our man in charge, and then he is forever grateful. And we let the chitin go on his way.
Yeah, and then that way the big guy and the skinny guy don't stupid each other to death.
If by that point and we have need for the boat, then we will figure out what to do. All right. I hope, old friend, I've made the right decision by taking on this contract and allowing the Chitinese wizard devil cast spells on my boat.
Well, look at this way. He didn't disintegrate the fucking thing, so...
No, it wasn't the dead man's lament.
Yeah. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. Plus, we're getting paid this month.
Molgromere! Your cabin is cannot see inside.
That's the point of the spell. Just stick your head through.
Oh, Molgromere, you are a crazy captain.
But you better be careful. I might take your nose.
Yeah, careful, he's ugly.
Who you call it ugly, Stinky?
Gives out a big burp.
I can smell you, and I don't even have a nose.
It's a bop.
It's the back and forth.
Captain, this is strange. Can drink here.
I'm assuming there's at least 1 minute where Banta is on the inside yelling for the captain. Captain. Oh. All right. The rest of the evening.
If one of your ideas, Winnie, is playing 5e, nah, it'll never happen. We tried doing that one. It was one afternoon. I mean, like many years ago, and we looked at it, we played, and then went. We understand our build from now until 20th from like a couple of sessions. Like we played for 2 days in a row, and kind of got bored. Like we were bored. So I know that's one thing that we would have to do, but yeah.
I don't even remember if we streamed that. I don't think we did.
No, we didn't. We just played it. Now I did play a lot of Solasta this summer. Like I played a couple of the campaigns, one of them twice. I have a better appreciation for the 5e system. It's just not our wheelhouse, and we've started these campaigns in Pathfinder. We've tweaked our rules a little bit, and I think for the next few years we're gonna, just for sanity's sake, continue on with our Pathfinder system. So that's one of the things that, given that Pathfinder, especially Pathfinder 1, is not as popular as 5e. So anyways, yeah, we can chat later.
Nothing else disturbs you this evening?
Excellent. I'm going to make a note that we had Mage's Private Sanctum cast. And it was Mr.
Brisbane.
What a psycho. All right, were we given notes at all about when, where the?
So you were given the statement that it would be at the Consortium docks.
Yep.
So if we go back over to the Bloodcove,
okay.
The Consortium control the docks in the north. So these would be the options from these two. So they have their own private.
So they have to go all the way through this mess.
No, they're coming from the other side. So they're coming from inland. So this is out to sea, and then this is the gateway to go inland.
Oh, there's a big bay.
It's like Alexandria, right?
Okay, there's a big bay.
Yeah. There's a big bay with a bunch of tributaries that flow out to the sea. The current goes that way.
Switch back to the island. Bloodcove.
Yeah, sorry.
The water like red and stuff. So the ocean is over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, and then this goes into the jungle. This goes inland.
Yep.
And I think there's a giant bay. If we went to the world map, I think
there'd be a big bay there. Yeah.
Big ass lake or a bay. Okay. So they've got infrastructure.
Yeah, they're so powerful in this region that they've got infrastructure that the Castellany does not have access to. Right? They don't even need to use the main docks anymore.
Should we just go out and pirate their boat in the bay? Like, wouldn't that be the most simple way? We just go and...
If they're already, like, if they're going to be... I don't think it's a good idea to hit them here, like when they're at dock. I think it's best to hit them out in... Not the... maybe the bay or even the river.
If they were coming to where, like, guards could be distracted, that's what I was thinking. They were going to come and dock along here. No, if they're going into their castles, I think you're right, Ahmed. I think we could need to play. Oh fuck! This is Molgromere. all hands, all stations. I think we're going pirating in the bay. They're not going to expect it. They're not going to expect it. Do we have anything with the Consortium symbol on it from our plunder?
Yes. Here. If we go, you have a Consortium signet ring.
So we know what their symbol is. Like we've seen the symbol. Okay.
So the you have an Aspar beard ring of protection +1.
Yep.
So that one is literally an icon that tells you that you're a captain of the Consortium.
Sebastian. Oh yes, Captain. when you created those fake pirates, when the manticores attacked, yes, it was a simple illusion. Could you create a simple illusion of the Aspar Consortium flags? Most certainly I can. I think that's how we get close to their boat.
Okay.
I have no idea if there's rules about pirating in the bay. It's the Castellany that's telling us to go pirate, so fuck it. I don't think we're gonna fly our Jolly Roger though. I think we're gonna pretend to be Aspis and then just
Captain,
be
we should find out the rules and perhaps let them know so that they can help us move security. You know, Captain.
No, I think keeping them off kilter. For now, they are moving their police force around in a manner that leaves things open. They think we're staying in port. I like it that they think one thing and we're doing another.
Agree, Captain. Captain, if
too many people now know what we're up to.
Captain, if you don't mind, I will keep eye on Bay.
Yeah,
many.
He did say 20 miles. So 20 miles, 2 miles, I don't know. We'll settle it in court. He did say. I did ask where it would be safe and we wouldn't get intervened, and he said 20 miles. I don't know how fucking big this bay is. Should we switch to the?
Let's switch to the map.
Okay.
Captain, I'm sure there will be bottleneck.
I would kindly ask you do hit Control S before switching.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna sit. This is the second time.
Just close, Captain. Trust me.
Just close it, and I'm gonna do all the work again.
God damn it!
He's showing appreciation.
All right, so if we go to the Direct map, we are in Bloodcove. Look at the size of the bay. Okay, that bay is 60 miles across. We could definitely get 20 miles down this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely get 20 miles down this channel and go fuck them. Do we know where they're coming from?
And then this is like the Nile, right? It's massive.
So giant river?
Yeah.
Were they raising alligators or crocodiles? Were they raising alligators or crocodiles in the...
It would be... I think it's... Well, I think both of them can survive in both salt and freshwater. So...
Okay, so there's a crazy crocodile druid that lives in town.
There's a crazy crocodile druid that lives in town. And this whole place is infested with crocodiles. But if you want, like... There's a lady here who can sell you a gargantuan crocodile if you need a gargantuan crocodile.
For what?
I don't want gargantuan crocodile problems.
Why
wouldn't you want a gargantuan crocodile?
Yeah, I think we're gonna pirate. We could go 20 miles. These are 60-mile hexes. 20 miles would be shorter than that length, and we could go camp out here and just wait for the boat to either come from the bay or from the river. Yeah, I think we're leaving immediately. Like I think that night, once we realize when we got that message, oh shit, this is not going and storming a castle to then go attack a boat. Like no advantage.
Okay, cool.
Going out there with a blank flag that we then illusion to look like the Aspis Consortium, and then go, hey buddies, we already know how to signal flare each other. Emergency.
Emergency. Oh no, it's emergency.
And they'd probably stop. Yeah. Random merchant, we know they don't stop. They're suspicious, as they should.
Captain,
the pirate isles are right here.
Hey, Captain, how about you make illusion of fire on boat?
I'm just going to move.
Make illusion of fire or damaged boat. They try to come help us. Also, why don't we have a compartment hidden for gun?
It's not a bad idea. I don't think we have any time
No, for the future pirate. But put them close to deck, and then our crew can take them quick. Huh?
Good ideas. Hidden compartments in the deck to disguise the Marines is not a bad idea. Also, I think we should add some smuggling bays, but let's just make sure our sails don't burn down first.
Oh yeah, the silk sails are not ready, Captain. I spent time fixing the boat.
It's fine. Let's get underway.
I can, Captain. I will prepare. I will be ready to have my runes up on the sails and the boat, in case.
Good. I want them on the sails, and I want them on the on our wheel.
Yes. The sails are prioritized. The wheel will be shorter time. 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 6 minutes. That's unfortunately all I can do.
Yeah, don't put them up now. It's going to likely take us longer than 60 minutes.
Well, of course, Captain. When we are ready.
All right, we are leaving Bloodcove, heading east, inland, up the river.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's crash. My wife is texting me this madness of like, there's trying to finish early. Daylight savings time doesn't count. We got an hour and a half. Okay, we got an hour and a half.
Daylight savings times today?
It changes today. So she's like, I don't know what time it is. I think it's midnight right now.
It says 12 o'clock.
It falls back.
Which makes it later.
Means it's at 1 o'clock. It's going to be 12 again.
We get an extra hour.
Okay, yeah. I don't get the extra hour.
Yes, you do.
I have to be a dog breeder at 9 a.m. I don't get the extra hour.
I am nothing, man.
Right. Hey, let's go to the other map.
Oh.
So
as you sit there smugly with your plan, go to the other
map. We're gonna do it. No, I'm smiling at more piracy.
Which map are we going to?
Probably.
Okay, we're going to go to the Bloodcove map.
You're gonna have to switch campaigns. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I only had 4 options. Now it's switched.
Okay.
No, it's 50 options.
So there's some basic like permitting request. It's really straightforward. That basically gets you permission to pass through the channel, through into the interior of the cove, so of the Pungan territories, and you begin to sail through. Give me it'd be like a diplomacy check or a profession sailor to just see how long you take to like queue your ship up for passage through, or if there's something to sort of delay.
And Banter, could you aid Molgromere on this?
Yeah. Let's see how much I can give you an aid by. Okay.
This is the monkey's aid on Molgromere's check.
It's profession sailor?
4. Yeah.
Profession sailor. Wow. Okay. So, what's his name? Sodak can help you as well.
Cool. I mean, everyone can. It's just you've got the biggest bonus.
Okay, 21 from Sodak. 22 from Banta. So plus 3s?
All right, 31. This is Molgromere, his monkey, ferrying documents back and forth, and Banta and Sodak helping. I don't know.
But... Okay, yeah, so it takes you... Okay, it was apparently a very busy morning. It took like 6 hours. It took like the better part of the day to just navigate the town, to make your way through. But then you've got... you still have the rest of the day to sail.
Yeah, and they're supposed to... arrive in 4 days, so there's still
So
the
it should
rest
be
of
the
day,
next day.
and then the next
Yeah,
day.
so the next day, and you're shortening that by going towards them. So sometime in less than 36 hours, you should be interacting with them.
Okay, we're going to well, I guess everyone's awake during the day. It's not like our boat has, like, we just finished sleeping at night, or most of us sleeping at night with some overlapping watch. So I think we're most of us are awake that next day. Just as Sun Wu is ready, he's going to pause his crafting on this day.
Okay.
We can do it. Kidnap a dude.
Yeah, but I think we're sinking a ship, getting people to swim ashore in crocodile-infested waters. Karen's gonna be very upset. I think we're killing a wizard. Like, I don't see how we soft punch a powerful captain wizard. I don't know. We'll see how bad the wizard is.
I don't think he's the captain.
The wizard's the captain.
There is a wizard captain.
There's a wizard captain, but the guy that we're trying to grab.
Oh, we don't know anything about them. They're considered cargo, and we asked. Sebastian asked like half a dozen ways that person could be cargo. They're like, we don't know.
They said we don't know. They said they're pooping bricks about some powerful something showing up.
It could be anything. Like we're inheriting something really stupid.
Captain, I have an idea that might be useful. If we do have a choke point, there are some few spells that I have prepared that might be of use.
What spells are those?
Oops, sorry, wrong character. There we go. I can prepare water walking and water breathing for many of us. Well, 6. Water breathing, and when the time comes, water walking. We would all rise to the surface.
Are you able to swim in that heavy armor and your shell?
Yes.
Swim without sinking?
Yes.
Jinshe mentioned that you also know
I'm a turtle after all.
Jinshe and Sun Wu also mentioned that you know how to shape wood.
Yes, Captain.
But I think you're more useful on the deck. Now, Jin, I'm going to send down into the water to create a big hole on the side of their boat.
As your command.
I think there's a strike team water force. It's going to be Grimsby, Molgromere. Oh, does Molgromere stay at the helm? Fuck. It's going to be Grimsby, Jinshe, Black Dog, and Karen? Banta's a swimmer? No, Banta.
Banta is a swimmer.
Banta we put into the water. But
But
Karen now has an underwater Tetsubo. Like he can
now fight underwater.
He can now fight underwater.
He can now break.
He could just. I could also craft a hole at the bottom of the vessel.
Jinshe, Banta, and Karen Black Dog. They do not have the ability to breathe underwater. Can you spread your spell amongst them?
Of course, Captain.
How long does it take to cast water breathing?
I can do it in a matter of seconds.
Good. So when we do finally spot the boat, You cast that spell on that group.
I can share 12 hours of breathing underwater between all of them.
Excellent.
On your command, I will be ready.
Now, do we want to bring anyone else with Strike Force? Get the person. Will they need convincing to come with? Katano. Do we put Katano in the water? In the crocodile-infested waters? No.
There's just like orange fur floating around in the water.
Yeah, it's like thanks for the snacks, says the crocodile god.
I have some bad news for you. We're down a crewmate.
We had an oopsie poopsie.
Like, oh man, being Egyptian, how bad is the Nile? Do you just not go into the water?
They've got 50-foot statues of crocodiles, manned with crocodile heads. Like,
yeah, so bad.
Don't fuck with the Nile.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
You know what?
It's there.
The crocs aren't the problem. It's the hippos.
It's the hippos?
Those things are a problem.
They've also got statues of those.
Those things are a menace.
Yeah, I forget what the hippo god.
Crocs, they're sure bad problem, bad news. Hippos will just destroy crocs. Well, it's a croc. I'm a croc. I'm a hippo. Let it bite that thing in half. And they're super fast too.
Hippos?
Yeah, super fast.
Hippos are fast. Yeah, like you watch them go.
You wouldn't think it. But when you're on a boat and that thing's chasing you. Oh god! Crocodile.
Ahmed's description reminds me of moose. Whenever you come across a moose out, and it's like, that's not so scary. Go beside it. Go beside a moose, and you'll be like, you know what? That moose.
It's as tall as my house.
I am a 6 foot tall man, and you see their back. Like, you don't. It's like the head is another. There's another story to them.
Oh, you ever seen those moose like charging through snow?
Yes.
It's like the snow's not even there.
Orienteering in grade 7, grade 6. Sent off into the wilderness with a compass as part of a school project or whatever. Got chased by a moose through a swamp because there was a moose with cubs, like a female moose with some little mooselets, little baby moose,
Calves,
moose
maybe?
cub,
Yeah.
calves is the word I'm looking for. That was like at one of the points where we're supposed to go and grab the little card thing.
No.
So everybody got chased by that moose. That moose was pissed off at everybody.
I think we saw one when I was a kid in our neighborhood walking down the street. Like we're talking like the neighborhood where I grew up. So they're around. They're not good.
No, they're just.
They're also not good to hit with your car because you take their knees out and the whole moose comes through your windshield.
Yeah. They're just they are a thing. They are an unfortunate. I mean, they taste really good. maybe that's why they chase you around, because you're like, oh, you look tasty. Oh god.
I think I'd rather run into a moose than a hippo, though.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to eat me.
No,
it's
hippos
like,
have
you're going to
really
die
bad
from suffocation because it's just
I
swallowed
mean,
you.
I'm pretty sure you could hide behind a tree from a moose. I'm pretty sure you could outmaneuver a moose.
Oh, like we got chased by a moose. Nobody's dead. It didn't actually.
Right.
And it like bluff charged us, right? Like it didn't actually chase us, but when you're 11, that was chased by a goddamn moose.
The hippo's gonna come up and fucking try to eat you.
Yeah.
I've seen them eat watermelons.
Yes,
I know I'm more dense than watermelon, but they just like
video of the the baby moose eating a
Mobu or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The cutest goddamn thing.
Look at it crunch your skull.
It is the cutest little. Yeah. Yes. Agreed.
Baby moose or baby hippo?
A baby hippo.
Yeah, I think it's cute. Still trying to kill you.
It's still trying to kill you. Yep. Okay. Let me just grab some things. Okay, so you navigate out through to sea. I need to set up a map, and I need to pee. So I'm going to pee first, and then I will get that map set up because I was prepping it for a shore battle, and now we're doing it out at sea. So I will need a couple minutes.
Ahmed, can you watch the stream for a minute?
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be so awkward. Hi, stream. Hello. I don't know. Let's mess with Adam a bit. Let's make it like a land, no, a castle invasion, something to screw up with his maps. Yeah, watch closely. Don't even blink. Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying this this campaign. So Marty and I started going through like all like the updates, the upgrades that we can do for our ship, and like, okay, we want to do them in this order. It's going to be cheaper and it's more useful. It was actually really cool to play around with it. I was thinking this would be something cool to get like bottles of there's bottles that produce like smoke, and you have like 3 or 4 of them, and they're on like posts. They're like outside the ship, and you can use them to create like a smoke screen for your ship. Adult female orc warrior. Yeah. It's good stuff. I have a feeling our sail's gonna burn. It's alright, we take their sails. This is funny, like we were there selling all our cargo. Come back like 2 days later. Hey, look, guys, we're back to sell some cargo.
Yep.
Well, we found it at sea.
Very nice.
At the bay. Yeah, the ever smoking flask. Put like 3 or 4 of those at the end of posts around your ship. And I think it'd be cool.
It would be cool. All right.
Yes. Like, give us cover. And then yeah, I was telling you, the fog cutting glasses or goggles of fog cutting, I can't remember. You put those on whoever's driving the ship, and there you go. Very cool. Yeah, so Marty, cover for the ship, the ever smoking flasks. Get a couple of those on posts, and you push them out from like the ship, so you have like smoke screen around the ship.
It's not a bad
Not too expensive. Not too expensive. Give us some cover.
We could probably, before even making those, it's Obscuring Mist is a pretty low level spell. Fog cutter glasses are awesome.
Yeah, you put those on whoever the helmsman is.
See, our main weapon is actually a ram. We haven't.
But we have the trebuchet. Was it not the trebuchet? What's it called? The ballista.
The ballistas are not going to do enough damage to stop a boat. They're just not.
It's going to take a long.
How much damage did they do?
Like 3d8. Boats have like 7.
It's not the boast. We need to hit the sails.
Sails are individuals, correct?
Or the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel is pretty squishy when it comes down to the boats.
So you hit that. You aim at the wheel. We gotta armor our wheel.
Dude, I look at the list of
Yeah.
even the wheel, even magicking the wheel, it'd be like, okay, now it's got 100 hit points, or maybe 50 points. What does a normal wheel have?
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot. Which means that attacking the wheel, they have 25 hit points, hardness 5. They're a fucking piece of wood.
Squishy.
Even with the magical hardening, they would have 50 hit points, hardness 10, and then with your runes, they would have, what is it? You're adding like 12 and 5.
Give me a sec. Yeah, runes. Durability. Increase the hardness increases by the amount equal to my wisdom modifier, which is 5.
Yep.
And its hit points increases by an amount equal to twice the level.
So a destroyed wheel is basically minus 10 to your profession sailor checks to do anything. So it's not a bad strategy.
And then you outmaneuver them.
Yep. Or slowing them down by attacking their sails. But trying to get through the whole hit points?
No. That's not gonna work. How can we make the ballista more damaging?
I was thinking that too, Fox. Like, I haven't gotten into the Adam. Can we make an adamantine wheel? Or a mithril wheel, so it's really hard and really light?
You can make these parts, like the mechanisms can be made out of reinforced things. It's just complex and expensive.
Yeah, I think one of the first spells somebody's going to take when he gets access to 5th
Fabricate
is going to be Fabricate, so that he can make some of these things really quickly.
Yeah, I think that's one of my list on my domain.
Yeah, between Sodak and
my 5th domain is Fabricate.
Cool.
Stone shape, minor creation, Fabricate, major creation. Wall of iron.
Oh, and I just ordered some food, so I may have to run to get it in 40 minutes.
Okay, well, are we? So you sail out to sea. You're out in the bay. You have a general attack plan. You know where you think this ship is coming from. You know it's called the Lodestone. You know that they are traveling under some form of cover. They're pretending to be a basic merchant vessel. What are you? How are you setting up for them?
Can we identify on the river where there's a good choke point?
So let's go to the Happy Barnacle map, which is where our combat map is for sea stuff. Which direction would you like your ship facing? And do you want it like anchors out or sails up or going in a circle or what do you?
It's sails up. We're trying to meet it. I don't know if we've gotten to the point where you have to decide whether you go into the bay or further down.
Basically, I'm fast forwarding to that point.
Okay, so they haven't passed us at this point. So I think we're sitting at the mouth of the river, and if we're anchors down, then we would just be drifting. We would just be facing the right way, right?
So it's like, do you want to face towards where they're coming, or do you want to be turned around so you can chase them?
That's a good idea. Let's turn around backwards so that we could chase them.
Okay, these are the questions, right?
Yep.
You could also be set up to like broadside them with your weapons if you want.
No, we want to get alongside them so that our mercenaries could get into their face. Sitting broadside in the river is a bit aggressive. They might stop.
Okay. And
we're flying no flags until we see them. Then we will raise our illusory flags.
All right. Okay. I've got your ship in the sea. The direction you're facing is along this way, so you're expecting their ship to either come from the south or come from the east.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to.
And showing them our backside too. We don't have any rear weapon, so it's kind of like.
It's much more nonchalant.
Yeah.
Okay, you can set up on the in the Happy Barnacle loading zone to where your dudes are, as I'm assuming people are ready to pounce.
Mm-hmm. We've got Strike Force into the water. Banta. Sodak's going to cast on them. We'll stick some of our casters in the safety of the captain's quarters.
Okay, Ahmed, while this is happening, if you could give me a percentile roll.
Si, senor, si.
75?
Si.
Yeah, you happen across nothing of major issue. There's a few fishing vessels that sail by. They're obviously not the game you're looking for. There's nothing bigger than them and nothing that poses a threat of that fashion while you lay in wait with your trap set. Ahmed, if you could give me a D12.
How wide's the river, by the way? 10.
The river is very wide. It's like
is it?
it's like 300 feet wide, kind of thing.
Oh, damn.
400 feet wide. It's big. and you're currently out at the mouth of a giant bay. So what you'd call the river versus the bay is also difficult right here. There's a bay that's like 60 miles across, or a lake. You're in the Mediterranean. The Black Sea's over that way.
I rolled a 10 on the 12.
Okay. It is evening. It is about 10 o'clock at night. I'm assuming, like, are you maintaining guard all day with your men, or do they start to?
Yeah, we'll start to split them up into watches, but there's no reason we haven't cast any of our spells today, or at least not a significant portion. So people are maybe sitting down, but at a general ready.
Okay. People are up. Okay. I'm just going to use the the perception check machine-y thing. A second. Perception. Here, can you throw me random rolls in there, just for funsies? In the perception generator.
Oh, perception? Isn't that it?
No, there's a tool here.
I thought that was it.
Marty went and made every tool. This Excel sheet has a different bit. All the random number ones. I don't know the exact keystrokes to not break anything. Okay. Ganzorig and Gaetano are the first to spot lights coming towards you.
Okay. Ganzorig using the proper sailor speech. Like, he does have ranks in profession sailor now, so. Whoa, ahoy! There's light in that direction. He's got four ranks in profession sailor. Like, he's been trying to be good sailor.
He's doing his job. All right. Yep. So with prodding, Rose, so Celissa, Rose, Karen, Chum Chum, Lee, all can see it. Grimsby's like, are you sure?
Or you can't smell it?
Well, why don't you come down here? Something in my nose. Clear me up.
Okay,
just stick a finger in there.
I'll stick my finger in there. He's showing you an arrow.
Okay. Yeah, in the distance you can see there's something approaching. They do have a light source on their vessel.
Okay, about how far away?
You would be estimating anywhere between 3,000 feet and 500 feet. It's dark, and there's like a light in the distance.
Are they approaching quickly.
They're not moving. They're not moving super fast, but they're not moving very slowly. So they'd be going. I'm going to say 100-ish.
Okay, we're going to put up our a silent image. The silent image will be of the Aspar Consortium on our blank. Like we're not flying a flag right now, so there's going to be illusions of the Aspar Consortium proud flags that are there.
Okay.
And then Sebastian's
is the illusion lighting it, or is it just in the dark?
The illusion is just in the dark. We do have
4 continual flame torches
plus Jinshe's spear, so there are 5 continual flame torches plus our regular light. Like we're not trying to hide the fact that we're here. In fact, we'll uncover some of them as we see their light.
Okay.
And then concentration of the silent image. The duration is just concentration. So the concentration gets pushed off to Diva, who will maintain concentration for Sebastian. And we're just going to park ourselves, I don't know, up here. And Diva's a construct, so she doesn't get tired.
All right. Okay, some time passes. As the lights are growing closer. Are you keeping your lights? Like, are you hooding your lights, or are you?
Keep them.
No, we're keeping them open, and we're going to start to send signals to their boat.
Okay. What do the signals say?
Aspar, I guess. P, right?
It's
Aspar.
it's bar, I believe. Aspar. I'm now forgetting, and I've clicked on the email. No, I don't want Outlook. Go away. Sorry. I'm now forgetting my own par with a P.
Okay, so Aspar, assistance required.
Okay.
Worked before.
You're give me a. I guess technically it's a bluff check, which is how this works.
Rose, given that he is now our diplomat, is the one doing the bluff check.
Your diplomat only knows how to lie. Life is lies.
No, he's got a plus 13 diplomacy. He can
do that too.
He can do that too. And his diplomacy is tied to his versatile performance sing, so which he gets through a weird part of his samurai. But a 35 on the bluff check.
Okay. The response is what flag?
They're asking us what flag?
Mm-hmm. You suspect they're asking what ship are you? Like,
Oh, okay. So we say Aspar. Assistance.
This is Lodestone. What flag?
This is, what was the name of the boat that we robbed?
There we go. Kirstov.
This is Kirstov. It's like we have a captain name. Oh, they're so boned.
Did what's his name, Lihito, want an ammunition ready?
No, he carries so much fucking shit to throw. I don't think he since the preamble he hasn't run out of shit to throw. So that's good.
There've been a lot of fights where it's like, run to water, I can't throw. I'm gonna shake my fist at it.
Adventure notes. So we're saying.
I've got it beside me. I'm just seeing if you have it in your notes. If you tell me it is in your notes, then I'll just tell it to you.
Rickety supply chip. It's not there. It might be underneath Sun Wu's. List of shavings. the Kirstov Aspar Consortium, and then the name of the captain. Have to look at the treasure. Give me a second. No, we didn't write down the captain's name for some reason.
Okay, give me an int check.
Who's doing the in check?
Who? Well, Sun Wu was definitely involved, and so was the fish, because the fish is
Okay.
always involved. So
Minimum 17. 29.
he's got the thing where he gets to add double his
Yeah.
intelligence bonus on the. Okay. It was Captain Facultus.
Facultus, yes, and that is written down somewhere. I just don't know where, because I remember looking at the spelling. I think when you pasted your magic items, you changed some of the names of things. That's what happened.
Sure, blame the DM for your poor record keeping.
Correct.
I will remember this.
Cultus and it's probably in our journal.
I don't remember changing the name of Captain Facultus because I had to look.
Aspar Consortium ship Captain Facultus, but I didn't write. Of course, it's all over the place.
Your poor record keeping. That's kind of it. That's an unfair insult. Record keeping is pretty good. Let's check Ahmed's record keeping. Hey Ahmed, how are you record keeping?
What?
Do you remember your own kid's name?
Yes. So it's
I want to.
Aspar Consortium Kirstov. The things tend to be 3 words, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So Aspar Consortium Kirstov. What nature emergency?
Magical.
Danger, yes, no.
No.
For our captain, Facultus, yes. For captain, yes. Like our captain. Like our captain, yes, is the 3 words.
Okay. A little bit of time passes. Do you continue messaging anything? They're still coming closer.
Yeah, we're gonna say send wizard.
Give me a bluff or diplomacy check.
Redo the bluff. All right, we're gonna Molgromere's like telling Rose what to say. So Molgromere's aide whispering the right, and then his familiar makes it a +3, and Gaetano is up there helping with the lies.
Oh yeah, you really gotta get in there. Get out.
All right. There's another +3, so 19 + 6, 35 on the bluff.
Okay. So you've indicated that there is danger for your captain.
Yep, of magical nature.
There's a magical problem. You have asked for a wizard. And then you did it rather convincingly. So, they might bring their whole ship over because Ad contains their wizard. They might have a wizard who can fly over because that doesn't delay their ship's arrival time. And they might ignore you effectively. get bent, or we'll send help tomorrow.
I'm hoping they dimension door over.
Theoretically, they could dimension door over. So there's also other magical means. So we've got everybody. All Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. A mundane type travel. A magical type travel.
Line of sight.
Oh, okay.
So our lit boat,
you're lit,
flying the proper flag. They might not realize it's not the exact boat in the night.
All right, I am going to roll a d4. 1, they're coming. 2, it's some mundane or low effort version of coming. 3, where only some of them are coming. 3 is they're coming using magical means. 4, they just ignore you and say, well, good luck with that. We'll send help in the morning, kind of thing. They're just like, ain't got time for that. Priority cargo will send aid in morn. Like it's 2 sets of messages.
Captain, not
won't survive.
Well, give me a second. Yes, but Captain, no morning. Morning, no captain.
Okay, give me a diplomacy check.
Sure. So Gitanos.
You get that. You're now asking a favor of them.
Yep.
Is what this is.
Molgromere's aid is a 3, 6, and Rose solidifying himself as the diplomat.
Master of blinky lights.
gets a 30 on the diplomacy check.
Okay.
Make haste.
Okay. I will let this re-roll their decision-making tree. It is the same decision-making tree.
Fuck you. Oh, this organization sucks.
I guess we're charging.
Well, I guess we're opening fucking siege weapons and seeing what those could do point blank.
Okay.
Did they message back?
So yeah, they message back. Cannot stop. Transfer captain as we pass.
Okay, we're gonna pull up anchor and start moving so that we can get really close.
Okay, they will, up until they decide that something has gone wrong.
All right, Molgromere is. I'm assuming they're not going to be passing us in the next 3 seconds. Do we have time to move our siege weapons from one side of the ship to the other? Which side will you pass on? You know, now we're doing coordination of.
Okay, I don't think you have time to disassemble and reassemble your siege weapons, but you can pick which side you want to use.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me have a look at the Happy Barnacle. Ahmed, should we use? Well, I actually don't have them.
They were slotted before.
How many slots do we have? 12. I think we have them all slotted on one side, if I recall.
I thought you had you did put them on either side because you're worried about balance at one point.
You're what is on either side? Sorry?
We have 2 light ballista, 4 masterwork light ballista, and 1 masterwork ship cannon. We're gonna get our crew to fire these things just out of.
There's 5 on each. There's 5 on each side.
Yeah.
There's 5 on each side. Sorry, 5 on the bottom on the first deck, and 1 on the upper deck in the back.
You're talking about ports. We only have 6 weapons, So we're gonna make sure that the ship cannon
Probably
and 2
green
masterwork
green.
light ballistas are gonna.
So you're putting your good
Yeah.
guns are being aimed at the.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, is that the port
The
or starboard?
Tripod is being set up.
Starboard. Okay. Now Adam is going to say starboard is right hand side. I think.
Port is left because both words have 4
4 letters. I just go. I know. I go port starboard. The first one's left. It's like starboard port sounds funny.
Can we disguise?
It's bad.
Can we disguise the trebuchet to look like a big telescope?
We don't have a trebuchet.
No, my gun.
With magic, yes. We can.
Yeah, sure. You can make it look like a great big telescope.
It's looking at me.
All right.
Hackbutt. Sorry, I meant the hackbutt.
Yep.
Okay, now actually here, let's see if I can get these things to size. Let's do flip. Let's do an isometric. Flip horizontal. Flip vertical. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Is there no man who can make?
Or should we just turn around and ram them?
You got a big ram. Like it's.
What do you think, Ahmed? Should we just go and fucking just make their day horrible?
Cannons or ramming. So ramming means we'll be able to board.
And we're strong with the boarding. We are not strong with
Then yeah, instead of firing cannon and having them shoot spells that are really powerful at us,
All right.
how about we ram them?
A silent command, like a very quiet command, is issued. Prepare for general boarding, and we're doing a roundabout in the river, and we're basically going to come at them from the side, like we're going to try to.
Okay. So you're okay. Give me a profession sailor check.
Yep. We're going to start the bard song to make the waters nicer for us, which reduces the check by 6. That's Siren.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got some aids. Who's up on top there? I forget.
With Grimsby? Currently looks like Molgromere, Rose, Grimsby, Siren, Gaetano.
All right. If Grimsby could give us a aid, and Siren's already doing her aid.
My 2 guys can give aids.
Your 2 guys are getting ready for boarding actions.
So spells. My guy's gonna put some spells up. What's his name's drinking his mutagen.
Yeah, that's how you should be preparing, putting up your spells.
Grimsby is busy fucking around. He gets a 9 on his. He doesn't aid. He doesn't even aid.
Okay.
Although Sebastian made up for it for rolling really well, so.
Okay. Grimsby almost got fired. I'm trying to hide in the barrel and sprint at the same time.
Minutes are we away?
I got my ports and my starboards backwards.
How many minutes away are we?
You are about a minute of maneuvering away.
Okay, so a minute per levels are coming up. Got it.
All right, do you want me to roll, just add Siren's bonus as a +6?
That's how I would like you to do it.
Okay, all right. So Molgromere's taken the helm, because this is like an important moment.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a +15. His monkey gave him a +4 because the aiding monkey is amazing.
Okay.
Sebastian gave him a +3. And who was the last +7? The +7 was from. Who was that from?
I thought the bard was +6.
Oh, and the bard is providing a +6. Okay, so the maneuver check is 38.
Okay. I am going to use that as the DC for the other captain to realize they've been faduked and this is a trap. Now, do you have your lights uncovered still?
No, I think once we were starting to like turn around, we covered them up a little, like we covered them up so that there's still a little bit of light on top of the boat, but we're not beaconing them. Like we kind of went dark.
You hooded them.
Yeah, we hooded them. Yeah.
Okay.
Bless will be ready to go up.
Oh, bless his minute per level. Fucking go up.
It doesn't it isn't it like an alert that something's wrong? Oh, that's a bless.
Okay.
Cast spells. We're
Done. All right, bless is up.
fine.
All right.
Just don't wanna give it away too early, but all right.
You've got a crew. You've got some guards who are looking to basically they're actually you had them telling them that you were going to end up sidling up along here.
Mm-hmm.
You were doing a loop around this way, and you cut it short.
Yeah, we're doing a loop around this way, and then we're basically going in,
ramming into them. So they're somewhat set up.
Water breathing is being given out.
Yeah. I haven't done any of my buffs yet. I was too busy.
Do you want a water walk?
Nope. Can it be spread amongst people, or is it a single person?
Yeah. No, it's spread.
Not for now.
Water walk is 10 minutes per level, so 60 minutes. So I can give it 10 minutes per 6 characters, 6 people.
So maybe we do the water walk instead of the water breathing.
Both.
Sure.
But they don't stack, because once you have water walk, you don't.
That's what I mean. Give them water walk instead of breathing.
Sure. Water walk it is.
Okay.
Weapon of awe is how long?
I guess I can start doing the buffing too. So Black Dog will have mutagen. Right before we go under, he will put up his Kenku stealth. Like right before we hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we have what do you call it? Haste?
We do have a katana who can haste. I think he needs to pick which group, though. 6th level, it can only affect 6 people.
You can't do everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Bard song coming?
Yeah, there's a Bard song coming from yes, get it or Grimsby will give you a Bard song for sure.
All right, now would be the time to activate any of your tattoo potions, things like mage armor.
The sales are getting their sales. Actually, the sales will get 2 each. The hull will get 2, and then the wheel will get 2, and that's going to last for 6 minutes.
Okay, Banta got a bark skin from Sunwoo.
Nice.
And a shield.
Blesses up. Bark skin and shield. Nice.
And a long arms. Good luck in there.
Thank you.
You know Sunwoo's doing this to you, like the two of you on your little adventure when you beat up the Dark Naga that was trying to trick you. Like Sunwoo's been much friendlier towards Banta since that event.
Oh, nice. All right. Thanks, Sunwoo.
Because before that, they didn't really interact very much, right?
Yeah.
Like he made you the flask, and he's making sure you got the potions, and he wants.
So shield, the bark skin, and
shield, bark skin, long arms.
Shield, bark skin, long arms. Okay.
I need a D2, Ahmed.
Okay.
1 on the D2 is, well, more exciting.
1.
Okay.
We're going for the exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm putting my stuff on the icons over here.
So as you're approaching, your ship is bearing down. Right now the sizes aren't quite right. That's fine. I will make this a little bit better. Give me a second. Your ship is bearing down. You've successfully outmaneuvered the other captain. And you begin to ram into the ship. Basically, we go, and then I'm going to go, I should be able to do this and go range, send to back. As you slam into their ship with yours. Beginning the chaos, there are obviously sailors aboard this ship. There's some musket men who look like they're trying to pull something in from the off the side, like the other side of the boat. Then there's some strange tattooed gentleman towards the rear of the ship, and a woman with glowing red eyes in the night is just cresting from below decks as your ship crashes in.
That's someone to shoot.
I think that'd be their wizard. What kind of role is the ramming?
The ramming. Give me a second.
Because all the character sheet for the ship says is ram 8d8.
So the ramming is I believe there's an attack roll. There's an attack roll against like the AC2.
Okay, this is Molgromere making the. This is CMB versus CMD.
Without a ram siege engine. The amount of damage successful ramming attack. All right, so it is. The word is ramming attack. I believe. Here we go. No. So I think it is an attack roll from the captain with a size penalty if they don't have the right stuff. Ram. See, ramming. Attacks. Okay. It is a grappled aboard ship. A ship can make a ramming maneuver or a shearing maneuver. Okay. Ramming. All right. The must move at least 30 feet and end adjacent to a target. You make a ramming combat maneuver against a target CMD using the base CMD of the ship, plus the pilot's skill modifier or wisdom modifier if they're using that ability to control the ship. As a total CMB of the ramming maneuver. If the check is successful, then you deal damage. If you beat the check by 5 or more, it does double damage.
Okay. And my skill modifier, now we just rolled a profession sailor. Was that to turn the ship around?
That was the maneuver in such a way that they didn't realize what you were doing. Like you hid your maneuver.
Okay, I think by this point in time, a lot of people are casting their own spells.
So using the CMB of the ship plus the pilot's sailing skill modifier.
Yep. As
a total CMB of the ramming maneuver. So what is the pilot? What is your okay, so it's our so okay. Are you we using sails or are we using oars for the ram?
Sails.
Okay, so it's your profession sailor.
Okay.
And you basically roll a profession sailor using the CMB of your boat as a modifier.
Okay.
Like you add the CMB of the boat with your profession sailor.
I'm going to add 6 because of the +6 or -6 that the bard song is given.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Molgromere's, and I guess his monkey could aid with this profession sailor.
So you have a +8 on the CMB.
Okay.
From the size of your ship.
The monkey's not going to aid CMB. It's too hard for him.
Okay.
A nat 130. Fuck.
Okay, it's a CMB. So the ships, you do no damage as part of this maneuver, and you're currently the boats are still you didn't stop. There's no momentum, right? Like they're still both moving.
so we're touching.
You're touching tips.
Okay. God damn it. Yeah. At least we're close. Are we rolling initiative or what?
Oh yeah. There's definitely an initiative.
What do I put for there, guys?
So their guards have initiatives of +3.
So lodestone crew. And lodestone guards.
Yeah, guards are +3. Crew is +2.
Give me a second. Lodestone guards +3. Crew is +2. And then this angry lady.
The angry lady, who you've not spoken to in the slightest, has a +6.
Angry lady.
And then the zealots have a +4. And Captain Fezzik also has a +4.
Alrighty. We ready for initiative?
I am ready.
Okay. Sebastian is going to use one of his arcane points to gain a +3 to his initiative roll.
And currently, just to make it easy, this
sorry, half his wizard level. So yeah, +3.
So the off the front is where you're touching their boat, right?
That's
so
fine.
if you jump off, you basically end up on their map.
Sebastian +3. Where's Sebastian? With a arcane point spent. Oh, that's a prescience. He has a separate pool. Okay, good. All right, random numbers. Here we come.
Yeah.
Banta's in his Barracuda style. Wait. Yeah, he'll be in Barracuda style.
Captain, wasn't there supposed to be some sort of crash? The boats are just kissing.
All right, I've got initiative. I need to run down to get my food. I'll be back in a minute.
Adam, which map are we on?
The Happy Barnacle.
Hello? Hello? Okay, I'll be right down. If you can get in, you can just leave it on a table. If not, I'll be right down in a minute.
Okay. Did you find the map?
Yeah, thanks. It's a lot of them dudes. It's a lot of dudes. Hey, look, more rifle. Okay, I'll be right back. I won't be long.
Okay. Well, it's going all right, Fox. We've got all sorts of creepy crawlies and monsters, and it'll be fun to see. I don't know if I'm at spying, but there's still some tricks left. Tricks left in the tank. We're looking forward to. We're visiting dog breeders tomorrow. My wife's excited to look at puppies. It'll be interesting. Thank you for the character sheets have been excellent. The builds have been excellent. and the diversity of monster selection is good. Our German Shepherd passed a little bit ago, and I've had that dog from longer than we were streaming. Not longer than we were playing D&D online, but longer than the streaming. She ended up getting sick in a way that wasn't good. It's okay. It was a few months ago. But my wife is finally to the point where she's like, I would like a puppy. That's okay. So, yeah. No, she lived for a good age. She lived to be 10. So, which is like the bog standard average. And she was healthy and then not. And it was very much a very quick change. I basically tried to throw my wallet at Cancer, and Cancer said, too bad your wallet ain't fat enough. And then bapped it back in her face. So, yeah. Hello.
So you missed. Where was the crash, Captain?
There was a crash, Captain. Yeah, there was no crash. 0 crashes occurred.
Pulled it right alongside.
Just pulled right up alongside. Oh, you're on the wrong side. Fox. The characters have been great. I've done some tweaks to a few of them. You're going to see that there's some, some spell changes and a few like minor race changes and this sort of thing, that sort of thing. But they're excellent starting points. And when there's something completely nonsense, I'm allowed to go, "Hey, Fox did it. What do you blame me for?" I'm not the one that said that Brat would just clone itself over and over and over again, Nice. Yeah, no, there's some like I've been looking at a lot of old artwork and stuff recently, and I think that there's some pretty cool concepts from the art back in the day. And there's this weird flow of artistic creation. And I think some of the old ideas were like extremely creative in a kind of weird, fantastical way. And I think that modern storytelling tends to not favor creativity as much a little bit. Some like epic, nonsensical, mythic storytelling, I think, is the sort of the. I think that's cool now. So like big ideas, obvious differences, obvious changes, that sort of stuff. I think that's the new thing. That's the new thing for me. Big ridiculous stories. Yep.
All right, sorry, I'm gonna jam some.
I don't know if you muted for the stream or because you didn't mute for us. So no. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you that we can hear you.
Oh yeah. I'm slamming around. I leave it on because I don't know if that button mutes everything. So
okay, that's fine. It was when you're answering your phone. It's like, oh, you're
the pizza's here.
Pizza guy. Who's got pizza? All right. So just so you know, Fox has been happily making some character sheets for some things. So
we're screwed.
Later, you can blame him.
We're screwed. Thanks.
No, the one of the better powers to sort of pull in are like some of the really, really old monsters, and I kind of want to update some of the like the historical monsters like Medusas. I really liked how petrification worked in second ed. So I think bringing back some of those like some of the Cyclops powers, and the Medusa powers, and some of the things from the old stories. I think that would be really fun.
Mm.
All right, I'm eating. We can.
Yep. Yeah, basically, because